Even those of you who aren't fans of the closest thing to a world sport we have in football, or soccer as it is known, should be able to admit the most exciting part of the game is the goals. Now, of course, this is partly due to them being such a rarity, but it's also due to the combination of skill, strategy, and just the right dash of luck for everything to come together and wow the crowds. Score Classic Goals is a football game that focuses on recreating the most famous goals from games dating all the way back to the 1980s through the power of drawing lines. The game starts off in amateur mode, with pro and bonus modes available for unlocking later. Each level is a famous goal from a famous game that starts by showing you the position of the players and the way the goal was accomplished from an aerial viewpoint. During the play, this can be accessed at any time. The way this is possible is because while the game contains a fluid, three-dimensional playfield with outstanding player animation and the roar of crowds, when it comes time to pass or shoot, the game freezes, waiting for your input. This somewhat impacts the flow of the shot, but when you curve a ball around an opposing player and send it flying into the corner of the net, all issues fade away. The game does a great job of placing you in the excitement of the moment. The user interface of the shot itself does its best to minimize interruption. Players that you pass to have crosses above their heads, and if they need to travel, a blue line protrudes from their feet that you need to aim to the end of, so your ball arrives at their destination the same moment they do. All passing and shooting is done by drawing a line with your finger, and the amount of stars you receive at the end of the level is tallied by how identical to the lines of play you are able to draw. Considering how quick some of these goals go by, it's a good thing there's plenty of content, with Pro Mode adding the power of your shots into the mix. Not being a fan of soccer, expectations were not high when loading up Score Classic Goals, but the simplicity of play, breadth of content, and the enthusiasm and excitement the game can stir up in its player make for a very addictive and enjoyable experience. For football fans, this is a no-brainer, especially if you have the knowledge of the games and goals featured. But this is an easy game to recommend for anyone who's looking for something simple and enjoyable to play. This has been Andrew with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.